Hello everyone and welcome to this week's reviews. Over the course of 3 films, we watched a pair of secret government agents deal with extraterrestrials arriving in New York City. Now the 4th movie is shifting gears as it introduces a new duo and the British branch of the organization. This is Men in Black International. I really liked the first Men in Black movie as it went in a lot of funny and clever directions in showing Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones taking on the aliens and doing their jobs. The sequels didn't quite recapture that spark, so I hope this new film, with F. Gary Gray directing and taking place on international soil, would live in the franchise. Instead, it just sort of goes through the motions and delivers more of the same. It's not a bad movie, just sort of okay and little more. The movie started off promisingly with Tessa Thompson attempting to find the Men in Black, and I liked a lot of the visual ideas presented. But then, once she becomes part of the Men in Black and the plot truly begins, the story just goes through the expected beats and rehashes the Men in Black formula. What especially surprised me is the lack of strong chemistry between Thompson and Chris Hemsworth. They are both very talented actors, and I really enjoyed how they played off each other in Thor Ragnarok. And you don't get that same connection between the two here. The movie does not repeat the same mentor-mentee relationship we saw with Smith and Jones, which is good, but then doesn't replace that with much else. I actually thought the little alien companion, voiced by Kumail Nanjiani, was the most creative the movie ever got. He has the best design of all the aliens we see, and he also gets the best lines, and I got a fair amount of laughs from him. The villains are unfortunately dull and don't deliver the necessary threat level. Gary does do an okay job with the action scenes, but I was not all that invested in their mission, and the places they went to weren't all that exciting. There's so much the filmmakers could do with the concept of Men in Black, but there's very little that's actually new here, unfortunately. Next up, Mindy Kaling goes to work for Emma Thompson's sharp-tongued talk show host in Late Night. With a screenplay written by Kaling, Late Night seems to draw from her personal experiences working in the writer's room for The Office, and that element, in addition to the relationship her character Molly forms with Thompson's Catherine Newberry, allows the film to work. One could probably make comparisons to Tina Fey's television show 30 Rock. While that series was farcical, Late Night takes a more traditional approach in how it tells the story. The movie is at its best when we're in the writer's room and seeing how they put this talk show together. The actors playing various writers are able to give them quirks and personalities that allow them to stand apart, and the film gives good insight into their various roles on the show. Emma Thompson is often known for playing quick-witted characters, and that definitely comes through with Catherine Newberry. One of her best and funniest scenes comes from an interaction with a brash comic played by Ike Barinholtz, with Barinholtz pulling off the perfect facial expressions. I also want to mention Dennis O'Hare, who plays her producer and has a lot of good moments. The filmmakers are sympathetic to Newberry, but they also don't shy away from her less admirable traits. The film also addresses a number of important topical subjects and tackles them well. Overall, this is a solid dramedy helped by its cast and winning humor. Thank you for watching this week's reviews, and I'll see you next time.